Hello friends and family. I tagged a bunch of my family members, friends, and some past clients, so you guys need to get this information to you guys. I'm also going to call some of you, whoever doesn't watch this. But this is, I believe, probably the most important information in the real estate world right now, especially for you homeowners. Because as we know, we could be locked up another 2 weeks, another month, 3 to 6 months. One of my uncles thinks that we're going to be locked up till August. So a lot of people are not going to be working, right? And so a lot of people are thinking, how am I going to get food? How am I going to earn some money to pay my bills? Well, I got some information because I was thinking for the past couple of days. So if the government is not going to order any foreclosures, they're going to stop all foreclosures at this time. And they're going to say, if you can't pay your rent to your landlord, you don't have to pay rent. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's going on at this time. But I was thinking, okay, so how about homeowners? Okay, that are living paycheck to paycheck, that don't have as much savings as the rest of us, as some other people. Thank God I've been able to save a little bit, but I got a tactic that's going to be able to help you homeowners that want to save up more money, or not working, not going to be able to work next week, next month, or not sure when you're going to return to work. I called my bank and I spoke to them, asked them a few things, and I came up with a solution for some of you that are homeowners. This is specifically for homeowners. We can talk about people that are thinking about buying homes in the future. If you're thinking about buying homes right now, I would say, I shouldn't say this as a realtor, but I would say hold off. I'm telling my buyers, let's wait a little bit. Let's see what happens. If the economy comes crashing down, if we're going to have so many 20% unemployed, that's going to change the market a lot and the prices right now. I know a lot of people, a lot of realtors out there are talking about you need to buy now. Interest rates are great now. I'm always going to say what's best for my clients, my friends, and my family. And right now, I really don't believe that buying at this time right now is going to be the best for you. Because if the market drops, then you got bad advice. So right now I'm saying let's hold off. The longer the market stretches out, the more employment is going to be, the more prices are going to drop. So let's just wait. If you're thinking about buying, and let's wait and see what happens, okay? But for you homeowners that you are paying a mortgage right now and you're tight on money, don't know what you're going to do about paying your mortgage, I got a solution for you, okay? So just as I was thinking, the government's not gonna, it's gonna help out for people that are renting a home right now. I was guessing maybe the bank's gonna help out something also. They haven't announced it yet, but I said, let me call my bank and let's see what they can do, okay? So I called up both of my banks. What's up, Javier? So I called up both of my banks. This is probably gonna help you too, okay, Javier? So pay attention, bro. And so, even though you didn't include me on that challenge, so this is for homeowners that might be tight on money next few months, might not be. But either way, it's always better to have some more reserves, okay? So what I did with my banks, I called a couple of them up. One was very easy to deal with. The other one was very much complicated. So this is what I had to do, okay? I called the bank, asked them, do you guys have any plan for a deferment payment? To defer a payment, not avoid it. Just is there any way the government's talking to you guys, or you guys implemented something because of all this virus stuff going on? Oh, coronavirus. And then, so I said, do you guys have anything like that? You guys are helping homeowners right now? And they said, well, yes, we do. You just got to qualify. I said, okay, I'm pretty sure I qualify because I'm a realtor. And National Association of Realtors, California Association of Realtors also said that we're not allowed to show houses. If we can't show houses, we can't make a paycheck. And then they said, actually, you actually do qualify. Your job does qualify to have deferred payments. So it took me a while. You better call your bank. Okay, probably now it's too late. It's 5 o'clock. But I called this morning. Even though I called this morning, it was still a 47 wait to actually talk to somebody. So I called one of my banks, waiting, okay? Spoke to someone in 47 minutes, okay? So what I'm saying with that is call your bank ASAP. So tomorrow morning, if you can, call them and go through these steps right here and see if they can defer your payments a few months, okay? So I'll tell you what I got, okay? So it's better to give the bank a heads up and tell them what's going on, see if they can help you out. If they can help you out with the mortgage payment, that's great, okay? So before you get into problems, let them know ahead of time and see what's going on. See if they help you. Before you call a bank or while you're on the phone waiting, go to your bank's website, check their guidelines, okay? Because I checked all my bank's guidelines and I thought I qualified. So, and I asked for a forbearance. So what you're going to ask your bank is a forbearance, okay, of your payments. Not avoidance, not telling them that you're going to be in complete problems, because that's going to put you in a whole different category. All you're asking for is for a little bit of deference, okay? A little bit of forbearance, Okay? Don't lie to them. Don't tell them anything that's not accurate, because they know your history. They know how you qualify for the loan, right? So if they see that you're lying, they're probably going to disqualify you. I would. Okay? So tell them the truth. Tell them what you work in. Tell them you might have problems. They might give you the loan right away, depending on what bank it is. Smaller banks are a little bit more complicated, as I dealt with. The bigger banks are easier to deal with. Okay? So with one bank, I just talked to them, told them I was a realtor. They checked my history, said I was working as a realtor. So they said, you know what, you are going to qualify. I said, what else do I need? They said, we're going to need to fill out some paperwork. All right, cool. Just a signature? They go, yeah, pretty much just a signature. I said, okay, send it to me and then send it back to you. And then you guys send me a confirmation letter about this, that I'm in forbearance, because you need to get the letter either by email or by mail confirming that you got this forbearance. Why? Because if you don't get this, they could ding you on your credit score. Okay, so you want to make sure you're well protected and you have all these steps down. This is what I did, and I'm still in the process of getting everything approved, but it looks like they said it's good to go. Okay, so one bank is real easy. Okay, the other bank, it might be another bank of yours. I don't know if you have several loans or just one, but the other bank was much more complicated. They asked for my proof of income. They asked for my profit loss. They asked for my rent roll. They asked for my taxes. They asked for my 1099. They asked for my last paychecks. So they asked for all this stuff. Why did they ask for that? Because the other one was an investment property. Okay, so my home loan. So if you have a home loan, it should be pretty quick. Okay, but if you have an investment property, they might ask you for a bunch of other stuff. And if it is, just give it to them, and then hopefully they approve you. What do you have to lose, right? So what we're doing right now, what this is for you to protect your money, to have a little bit more money in your pocket. Even though you can make your payments, I can make my payments, but why not hold off a few months if they give it to you, right? And have a few extra $1,000 in my pocket, right? Not like it's going to hurt us. It's a matter of time before we have to pay it back. But this is just in case something happens, and this month turns into 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and I can't get a paycheck. Because for me, as a realtor, it takes me about 3 months to get a paycheck. So once I meet someone, start qualifying, start searching for homes, getting contracts, back and forth, it takes you about 90 days for me to get a paycheck. So for me, okay, I don't know for you, but for me, if I can't show homes for 3 or 4 months, that means I'm not add another 3 months on top of that. So if I can't show homes for 3 months, I'm not getting a paycheck for 6 months, okay? So I better have my money in savings all squared away. So this only help me be more secure. So whoever you speak to, write down their name, the time, the date. If they give you a number, write it all down, okay? And if you have tenants, just give them a call and talk to them, see what's going on, okay? Next thing, when you speak to a representative of the bank, be nice, joke around with them. They're dealing with jerks all day long, so if you're nice, they're going to be way nicer to you, okay? So just be nice, and they'll help you out as much as possible. Also, know what you're asking for. So you're asking for a forbearance, okay? Like I said, go online and check your bank's guidelines, see what they're offering, okay? It might be under COVID-19 or whatever. Mine was under COVID-19. And they said they're giving forbearance if we qualify. So make sure you tell them you want a forbearance. Ask for 6 months. Ask for 6 months forbearance. If they give you 3 months, you're golden. If they give you 2, that's good. Whatever it is. You're going to pay it all back, but this is just making sure you can have a little bit of money in your pocket so you're not as stressed. Because I know this is stressful times, okay? If they offer you a reduction of payment, okay, because they tried doing that to me, and I said, no. On your website, so you guys give a forbearance. So can you just give me a 6 months forbearance? And we went back and forth. I ended up with a 3 month forbearance, okay? Verbally. I don't have anything on paper yet, but they said I'm pretty much good to go. So, but make sure you say it is a forbearance, because I asked them, what if I was to say that I couldn't make any more money, or, I'm ineligible, for reason I lost my job or whatever. They said, okay, if that happens, because I was already approved, he gave me some more inside scoop. He goes, we put you into another group, into a, what do you say, loss mitigation or loss prevention, which is eventually they're going to put you in a category of short sale or foreclosure. So you want to make sure you do not say that. Just say forbearance, okay? Say it's temporary, okay? This program is only going to be very temporary, okay? If you get 2 months, 3 months, whatever, if we're still extended longer, you go back and ask again, okay? So make sure you ask them, make sure that this program does not affect your credit negatively, okay? You don't get any dings on your credit score. That way you can be able to qualify for more loans if you choose to buy more investments with a great realtor like myself. Okay? So make sure they don't add any extra fees or anything like that. Okay? So this is important. You get this letter, and they do not put you in loss mitigation or loss prevention, because once that goes into that category, then you might be subject to more fees, more attorney fees if it goes past 3 months. So you want to make sure you avoid that. Hi, Kathy. How are you? And then make sure you get that letter in the mail, or by email you get it confirmed. Any of that information, but make sure you get it and you have it on hand, because sometimes, they're all people. Banks are just people also. Sometimes they mess up, there's a mistake or something like that. But you have the letter in hand, you can confirm and verify everything with that. And if anything goes bad, okay? So this is basically just to save you a little bit of more money, put some money in your pocket, keep some of that money in your pocket, because like I said, we don't know when most people are going to go back to work, if you can go work part-time or not at all. So whatever money you have in your pocket, for some people, might be all the money you have for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So if you can avoid paying your mortgage for a little while, ask for that forbearance. If the bank hooks you up, you're golden, okay? So about buying, let's not worry about that right now, okay? But if you got any questions about buying, send me a message or give me a call. I'll add my phone number here, and then I'll help you out with any questions you have about real estate, okay? But right now, ask for that. That's the first step if you're a homeowner. If you're looking to buy, I would say hold off.